Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. You know, a lot of people, when they look at a resort town, they think, hey, there's an opportunity. I'm going to go into town there and figure out how to help people find accommodations. And they do a lackluster job, and then they're gone because they don't know the town. That's something that's very different about my next guest, and I'm so pleased to have not only from Park City Sunday Market Kimberly Kuhn, but also from Stay Park City. I've got Jason and Kenzie here. Welcome you guys to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
You're locals, you understand it, and that's something that so many other companies have tried and have failed because of. They don't understand Park City, they don't understand our community and what goes on here and the great places to stay and great places to eat and things to do. And that is really what sets you guys apart. You know it because you've done it and lived it for so long.
And we have. I've been a hotelier for about 15 years and have really learned what's good and bad about the typical places people book, like Expedia and such, and some of the pain points for both consumers, where Expedia treats Park City as if it were New York, and we're not New York. We have very distinct areas, very distinct property types. So what we've developed, we have Stay Park City is the premier lodging site for Park City, and it's very customized in every aspect to give them that best experience, really customized. And this started years ago. Kenzie and I have been working together for about 6 years on this project, this bigger project. Kenzie's been with the Sundance Film Festival for years, and we came together and said, hey, let's provide a better experience for the Sundance visitor, because they were very frustrated where there's nowhere to stay, everything's sold out, and they're just calling one hotel to another. And so what we did is we built a booking engine, a lodging system that is specific to why they're coming. You know, we know why they're coming to the film festival, so let's give them that approach. And it's been very successful for years.
Indeed.
And the hotels have loved it, the patrons have loved it, and the Sundance Institute has loved it and has received some money off of that. And so it's been a real win-win. And so we evolved that into this bigger project, which has been kind of our master project for years, which is this Stay Park City, to bring that to an even bigger level.
And we're finally rolling it out. And at the ideal, opportune time, July 4th weekend in Park City, when so many people come from out of town to stay with us and to enjoy our small town celebration. So there's probably some people in hotels right now, and maybe a couple of them that are in some places they're not too thrilled about, that are thinking, gosh, I wish I knew about Stay Park City.
Yeah.
Now they do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, this is great. Kim, talk to me about this weekend's Park City Sunday
Well, 4th
and why
of
Stay
July.
Park City is part of it.
Here we are, 4th of July, and these guys are our main sponsors for the weekend. We're really excited. I believe in this team tremendously. You know, it's personally curated, this website. It is just the local scoop.
Yeah.
You know, we get phone calls as locals from our friends and families out there in the United States that want to come to Park City and have so many different questions. And this is really the key ticket to the website, is that it's personal and it's bloggers from our locals, our neighbors are, you know, giving feedback, and it's just a really great visual website too, to see what's going on, and it gives it divides too, like Deer Valley, Main Street, Park City, canyons.
Yeah, here's those divisions right here, these four sections.
And the maps,
I love that.
It's very easy to use. We're really, really excited to be partners with it, because it truly is an experience. A website is this website is an experience, just
By
like
itself,
the Silly
yeah.
Market is. You know, the Silly Market is an experience of Park City. And this is really kind of a key thing for booking agencies. And we're excited to partner with these guys. We're excited they're going to be out by the main stage, giving out T-shirts and bottles, and learning more about Park City through them. It's a great asset.
Indeed. Well, you know, I always think if I'm going to be coming to Park City, if I was not a local and I was coming here, I'd want to be friends with Kimberly Kuhn, because you would have a great experience. And whereas, I mean, seriously, she knows where all the private parties are too.
Well,
she hasn't taken me to one yet, but she knows where they are. That being said,
the Waldorf Champagne tomorrow.
Okay, see how she knows. But if you're not Kimberly Kuhn's friend and you're watching and thinking, oh, I gotta go to Park City, or if you're thinking you're bringing friends into town and you don't want to go through you don't want to be Kimberly Kuhn and do it yourself, that's where Stay Park City comes in. That makes so much sense, though, to have people that have the kind of passion and love for it that Kim does.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Part of our initiative is really to educate the guest As you saw, we have a customized map that shows our distinct areas, and
Right.
there's nothing worse than a guest buying lodging at Kimball Junction and not realizing that they're actually not quite at the
Yeah.
ski hill. There's
Wishing they had a car and realizing they got to take the
exactly,
bus.
and so a lot of our content that pertains to each hotel is really designed to give them that expectation and set the stage for a successful trip. And so we're carrying everything from Montage to Best Western, everything in between, and they all have wonderful assets that we're trying to point out because everyone's looking for something just a little bit different. So this is
Yeah.
uncluttered. It is the most beautiful site we've seen, and we have world-class lodging. So, why not have a world-class website to present it?
Indeed. The other part that you mentioned too, though, is it's uncluttered. It's uncluttered with a lot of properties that would normally be on everybody else's list. That you're like, we don't need that one. We got the cream of the crop. We'll stick with that. And that's what you guys really, knowing the hotel business as you do specifically, that's where that really comes into play.
Exactly, yeah. Our goal is to provide the best selection, not overwhelm the consumer where they come in and they're just like, wow, this is overwhelming, where do I even start? So we're really focused on that more hand-picked selection. And then with that honest opinion, we're not using any hotel standard content. It's all written by us, personally curated from that local perspective, like Kinsey said about like what you need to know about a property and why we like it, because every property has great selling attributes,
Yeah.
and we want to help the consumer to find the right place for them.
Right.
That's terrific. Now, one of the things that I thought was interesting is I would assume that, like a good concierge would do, you would find a way to profit off all the other accoutrements that go along with a stay.
Yeah.
That's not what you guys are about. It's you're going to book people and get them into their hotels. You get a little cut of that. That's your thing. Not worrying about all the other stuff means you can focus on that. But you still have. You've gone to the trouble of making sure that people have those selections, your favorites of places to go and things to do.
Exactly. Yep. So we have this whole how-to Park City section,
Yeah.
and that's where it's our voice as if you were a friend coming to town, and we wanted to help you get the most out of your trip. From hey, go this place has the best Bloody Mary, and
Right.
go get a hot chocolate at the St. Regis, and.
Yeah.
We're really trying to advise them on all those local secrets they wouldn't know about. And like you said, nobody's paying us for these spots.
No,
this is
exactly.
really just let us help you get the most out of your trip while you're here. Because there's so much here and there's so many great things, but you can do Park City well and you can do it right.
Well, proof of the fact that you're not taking money on it and you're focused on the ones that matter is you got El Chabasco on there.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows anything about Mexican knows that El Chabasco's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not the one that finds its way onto the big sites. Nobody knows
Exactly,
about
yeah.
it. And then you look on
Right,
Yelp
it's the
and you have
local
no idea.
scoop.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
you find
local
out
scoop.
because locals.
Right.
So that's what makes this so special.
One of the things that I really love about the website is when you're looking for a specific hotel, the first thing that pops up is what we like about the hotel, like their advice, not
Right.
the paid advice and
Yeah.
the paid description, but their personal advice on that specific property.
Wow, this is great. It's
Yeah.
Stay Park City. It looks awesome. You guys have taken the time and work and the due diligence to do it right. It looks like it's going to be a real winner. Congratulations on that, and have fun at Park City Sunday this Sunday.
Yes.
Kimberly, it's 4th of July
4th of
theme.
July, we've
So,
got Changing
red, white, and
Lanes
blue.
playing, Porch to Porch. We've got our featured artist pottery today, Sunday on Lower Main Street area. These guys are going to be there handing out lots of fun and doing silly things. Yeah, we're excited about the parade tomorrow. I mean, historic Main Street is where it's at for the whole weekend.
That's right.
So we're excited.
Silly things on Park Silly Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the market and, of course, at the farmers market part of it as well.
Yes.
So thanks so much for being here, Kim. This
Great.
is awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Guys, stay Park
Thank
City
you.
and Park Silly Sunday. Don't miss it. I know you've got enough energy to get through this whole weekend, and you can finish it off right at Park Silly Sunday. We'll be back with more right here on the Mountain Morning Show, wrapping up this hour and telling you what you can expect from our live coverage from the parade tomorrow, right after this.